Well, I'm Ash Gupta. I'm a photographer in Los Angeles. In Los Angeles, I've been shooting for at least 20 years. I could express myself. And I was doing my master's in biochemistry, which I did not use. Model is just a subject who can carry, because I shoot less models, more fashion. And fashion is not the model, fashion is the clothing which they can carry. It's a creation by a designer. Yes, I started shooting because I live in Los Angeles, so I started shooting actors more and music people more. Where clothing is not that important. Use of clothing, there's a very slight difference between fashion and people. For people, we use clothing to bring out the personality. We use for fashion models, which are just basically a mannequin or a hanger, which we put the clothes on them. Like today we are working with Preity Uupala, which is not about clothing. It's more about what she looks good in that. We are trying to feature in some Indian magazines Miss Preity Uupala, to name a few. We know the editors of Maxim in India, the FHM, GQ, those kind of things, you know. And she's stunning, she's beautiful, and we decided to work with her so we can send these pictures to these magazines. And she comes from that country, so that country will be more interested that someone of their ethnicity is making some news in Hollywood.
Hi, my name is Preity Uupala. I'm very excited. I'm Australian, so I've done modeling in Australia and New Zealand and other countries as well. I moved to Los Angeles a year and a half ago, so it's been really amazing since then.
Hi, my name is Karsten Labella. I'm a makeup artist, freelance, and we're here at Studio 838 today. And we're doing a fashion photo shoot for hopefully Maxim India. It's a fashion shoot, so it's editorial magazine spread, so it's going to be all one model. We're going to change your makeup a few times throughout the day and really build on the beauty look. It's going to be very feminine and sexy, so we're going to play that up a lot. This is going to be her cleanest of all the looks, so we're going to do some smoky eyes today, but we're going to start really subtle, and then we're going to build.
And I think when you're comfortable in your own skin and you're not trying to pose and not trying to be anything other than yourself, that's when all the magic happens and you get that shot. I'm pretty spontaneous, but you know, the photographer or the director at the end of the day, they have a vision and they want things to go a certain way. So I think there's always a meeting place, a common meeting place where everyone's happy.
My name is Kelly Garthwaite. I'm from Charlottesville, Virginia. I moved to LA at the end of November this past year, so I'm very green to LA. Honestly, I came out here because I met a very, very nice man, and I decided to move out here to be closer to him. But I'm also a technical writer doing software manuals for 4.5 years in DC, and I decided that I wanted to pursue something more creative. So I decided to come out here to do my photography. I was very fortunate to have found, they actually posted an ad on Craigslist. They wanted photographers and retouchers to come and do this program, and so I emailed them a lot until somebody finally got back in touch with me, and this is the perfect place for me, absolute perfect place. Ash is this very paternal feeling type of figure in my life now. He's just very comforting and sweet and down to earth, and one of the easiest people that you could ever find to talk to.
You know, you're working with world-class photographers and an amazing team, and everything's perfect. I can't wait. I haven't seen the pictures, but I'm sure they look amazing.
So everybody in their field is a master of their craft, and that association when it is together, you know.
I'm all about following directions of the photographer and doing what they want me to do, and obviously use my own spontaneity and my own, let my persona come out, my character.
I think New York is a better fashion mecca, and Hollywood overshadows the fashion in Los Angeles because film is a different medium altogether. But the models who are pursuing acting and modeling both, Los Angeles is a good place. And recently, scene has been changing. LA has been showing some fashion. We started having our fashion weeks, and we don't ditch on them, like our spring week, fashion week, and summer fashion week, and it's been last couple of years it has been there, and designers are coming to LA because people are getting more fashion conscious here. I work primarily these days with actors and music people and upcoming actors and branding the actors. I prefer to live in Los Angeles because I'm Californian, last 20 years here. But for photographers, as you know, they are nomadic. We go where work takes us, you know. I always take a very chosen handful photographers every year, and I train them for 12 weeks, which is a program which 838 offers. The only dictatorial regime is that we get to choose them. That who are they? They should, because it's a group effort. It's not a college that you can come and pay the tuition. You have to live like a family. So suppose you're very talented but you don't have capacity to work in a group, you know, then it becomes very difficult for group to progress and flourish. But a lot of these kids I take from who graduated from Brooks Design School, Art Center, and we all work together as a happy family, and every year we put a body of work together which was done by them, and it's awesome. It's very fulfilling actually. It's a career which you have chosen which requires a lot of discipline, a lot of patience. A lot of time people are, as an artist, we are not that patient, you know. And so have that patience before you jump into that. When you come to LA or any big town like New York, Paris, Mumbai, Moscow, you realize that everybody who is there is like you. They have left their town to become someone. So 9 to 5 doesn't cut it here. You have to really love what you do, because that will take you somewhere. There's no other life. What you do, that's your life.
Hi there, this is Preity Uupala. Thank you, Model's Best Friend, for having us here for your show today.